What? Hello, and thank you all for watching. This is EJECT welcoming you all to a fabulous episode of Let's Play Kirby Return to Dreamland. So today we jump back into Nutty Noon, and as you have already noticed, I've already jumped into the third stage. So I'm going to lay down what's going to happen today. Today we are going to get much further in this and be ready to fight the boss in not this episode, but the next episode. So today I'm going to finish up Nutty Noon. Alright, in terms of an update, let's see. So, as you've noticed, my 3 to 5 day schedule has kind of become 5 days, so I guess expect things on the 5th day. I'll just say every 5 days, because that's the schedule I seem to be upholding the most. And, you know what, I'm on a schedule, so that's not too bad, right? Right? So, as you progress through the level, you'll see Spike. You don't have to take it, but I'm choosing to. Because, as you may or may not know, Spike can cling to the wall, and you jab your spikes into the wall. Granted, this may not be the most useful, but why not? As you see as this level's going by already, if you just grab onto the bars and head left or right, you'll be fine. In terms of what powers you'll need, we'll cross those bridges when we get to them. As for now, I just want you to head upward, and let's see, head to the left, and grab this cannon. Why a cannon, you ask? Why not a cannon? And just pretty much make your way through the level. What was that? Alright, so let's see. I covered the schedule. I covered what's gonna happen, how frequent I will release episodes. I have a lot more free time nowadays since I've covered in the past few episodes. God, of all my Let's Plays, this is definitely the one where I've had the most time discrepancies. Alright. If you probably just saw, I can't speak. You saw, a few moments ago, or actually less than a moment ago, I clicked a button. Now you have to chase this Waddle Dee down. So what you have to do is, here's what I recommend. I guess this is a fun way to use Needle. Just wait here and attack him so you can steal the key and unlock this door to get the energy sphere before you lose the ability to get the platform. Granted, this is pretty easy. Let's see. My schedule is going to be fairly constant. I've said this so many times. I feel like, okay, I dare someone to make like a chart or a visual graph of how many times I've said that. Let's see. This is my train of thought. I'm getting more time. You make a chart of how many times I mentioned time and how I'm getting more of it, or I don't have enough of it. I feel like that's a running theme in this LP, and I'm not very proud of that. Alright, so as for this energy sphere, what you're going to do is carefully not get eaten by these Kirby 64 references, which again, there's another thing I want people to, I kind of want to know now, like, how many times I've said it, and I'm too lazy to go through my episodes. Oh, look out, look out! I'm too lazy to, like, go through the episodes and count how many times I mentioned time or Kirby 64 in the Crystal Shards. But, like, I will have immense respect for you, not that I didn't already, for, like, someone who's just like, hey, Hazel, you mentioned time or Kirby 64 this many times. Because, you know what? I'm repetitive, okay? Guess you probably have noticed by now. But it really doesn't matter. However, it's kind of amusing. Maybe it does matter. I don't know! So, as you can tell, this level is actually pretty straightforward for the most part, I think. I believe it to be pretty straightforward. So now, let's see. Now you'll get a power that's been in another Kirby game, I know. High jump! Just hold down 1 and you'll fly! Hold it down harder and you'll blast farther. Harder, farther. Yep, makes sense. Alright, so you're gonna have to come up to an energy sphere really soon. Like that one. So what you're gonna have to do is you have to be fast. You're going to have to click on the switch, get up fast, pull that, and get down and like shoot up so that you can get the third energy sphere. And as we know now, there's no chance we can get an ultra power. And that makes us sad. Without an interdimensional portal. What is there to do in the daily activities of Kirby's life? What can Kirby do without an interdimensional portal? It's so boring. I know, right? I miss the days, like in the past few episodes, where interdimensional portals were just You don't even look at them a second time, but you know that they keep coming often and often. I'm very emotional right now. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna grab those slices of pizza. And I guess I'll beat up these bats because I just love pissing off Batman. Because, you know, by attacking bats, I clearly hate Batman. You know, because those two things are totally connected. So, keep heading upward. Careful not to get eaten alive! I don't want to get eaten alive yet. I'm being chewed up and spit out. Alright, so, oh yeah, let's see. Here's, no, okay, no. That was actually completely accidental. The last energy sphere, in case you all didn't see that, it's in an upper left corner in this last section. Like, walk a little to the right, then look in the upper left corner, and you'll see an energy sphere. 3, I'm back to my usual habit of average shots. I wish I could give you guys a more accurate, an accurate depiction of when I'm going to release more episodes consistently. I wanted to do them faster, but stuff gets in my... There we go, there's another time. There's another time I mentioned time. Okay, I need a better topic. So right now, you have a boot, and you have sharp edges, and you want to make it across without dying. Here's the thing. Here's something you should know. Here's what I should have done. If you're falling, you can get out of the boot. Probably should have done that, no, shouldn't I? So, I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. Okay, see, I learned that time. See? I didn't die. I mean, isn't that just great? I think that's just wonderful. I think that deserves, like, a thumbs up, or, you know, like, right in the middle of the screen, you know? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So, what's interesting is, I see those sharp boots that you have to pound these pedestals in, and I'm reminded of soccer. I'm reminded of sports, pretty much. And I realized how, when I was younger, soccer was actually a very fun sport. However, I'm much more of a racket. I like racket sports a little more. But that's just me. There's a little, knowledge about how good old Lisa. And I'm going to keep jumping, bouncing about. And you can see where the next energy sphere is right here. So you need the boot to bust this open. And you can grab an energy sphere. So now you're feeling good. You opened up that spot. You got your sphere. You can get beam! Like the fanboy you are. Oh, that's just me? Oh, okay. And you can climb up here. Grab these. You can be cautious, or you can be daring. Your choice. Just don't die. Like, by not ejecting from your boot, which reminds you strangely of sports, which kind of makes you sad because you did that just now, and it was kind of sad how you should have learned that lesson. It's okay though, it's okay. So, this energy sphere, really you just need timing. Simple enough. Now get out of the way. Because, I mean, I don't want to wake up in the morning and have a nice fireball aimed at my face. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that would dampen my day. Is it just me, or is it other people? I think it's other people, but I want to be sure. I want to be sure. So let's climb up here. This one looks more familiar. Fire ice. I don't know. They're both so good. I guess I'll burn. Fiery passion. I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Who am I fighting? Super power. Ooh, there is an ultra power here. It's not like I see those all the time to get the interdimensional portal or anything like that. By the way, here's a side note. I don't even know if it's directly called the interdimensional portal, that gateway when you get the ultra powers. That's just my name for it. It's like in Wario World, for a while, I didn't know what to call the enemies that you fought until I, actually remembered. That the interdimensional portal is not necessarily the true name. This is what I call it. Like, you ever have nicknames for something that you just refer to yourself, but it's not the correct name, technically? I'm sure you do. If you ever had a stuffed animal, you probably called it a name that it wasn't natural. It wasn't born to be called. I mean, unless you named a teddy bear Teddy, which, albeit I actually did at one point. I mean, if you name a hamster Melvin, it's not its original name, but it's what you refer to it as, and that's how you think of it. You think of hamsters named Melvin, or something like that. There was a deeper meaning to that message somewhere. So now, get on these pedestals. And if you notice, I only did one pump just to show that you need a certain amount of power inserted in your mighty hammer. This hammer actually reminds me a little bit of the Thor's hammer. However, this is not nearly as impressive. Although it has ultra powers, it is not worthy of being held by a god. I remember when I saw Thor, I predicted the story just the moment I saw the first movie. I'm just like, yep, that's the villain right there. Yep, yep. In case you haven't seen it, in case you all haven't seen that, I won't be like, the villain is insert character's name here. But I'm just like, that movie was just one I predicted so easily. And I like how I was just like, yep, that's the villain. This is what's gonna happen. La-di-da-di-da. A more obvious creature. Kill it. Hey. Let's smash this in. This game is a little violent too. I feel like I'm about to see something interesting. Well, this is moving upward, so I guess stay alive here. What's up here? Darn it! Fine, I won't touch it. Ooh, what's this? Well, smacking it will get good results and get my question answered. Ah! Ow. 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 Ow! It looks like it really hurt. Kirby's face is like, oh god, ow, my back. Because my back would be hurting because Kirby is like one to have a sore back. He's just like, dude, that was some ride. So now you're in your interdimensional portal, as I call it. I'll get the real name to you in the next episode, okay? Next episode, you will know what that's called. You will know because I'll actually have to. I'll actually care to remember it. Right now, I don't really care to remember it because right now it's not the biggest, most urgent thing to me at this exact moment, but it will be later. So here's Giant Weldy. I'm not sucking him, so I'm just gonna blow him off the edge. I mean, like, when you can't suck something, you can just blow it off the edge, you know? That totally applies to everything, you know? So, jump up here, fly above, and let's just avoid you. Let's keep going. I wish I'd wing right now. You can't bring your powers into this world. You can't bring your powers. I mean, you lost your by you, I'm referring to myself. Lost the ultra powers. What makes you think you can get to regular power in here? So I'm gonna be a little sadistic here and grab my whip because having a whip makes you immediately sadistic. Yep, totally does. So now you have this sphere doomer, as obviously you can see. Let's kill it! I'm gonna smack you. You deserve a smack. Do you know why? Because you're. I had a better comment in mind. I was gonna say because you're green. I like green. Because you're electrocuting me, or you're attempting to. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Ignore my rambling for now. I got the energy spheres for stage 5 and 4. Alright, I feel like that's a decent amount for now. In the next episode, we will gather the rest of the energy spheres in the 5th world. 5th level. Level, world. Stage is the individual level. Is the individual course. Level is the entire section, I guess. This is the 5th level and the 4th stage. Alright, so now, Knuckle Joe, what are you doing here? You're mine. So we'll continue level 5 in the next episode. So let's see. So now that I've got Knuckle Joe's power to be extremely cool, let's see where I land. 3 again! Yay! That was supposed to sound more sincere than it did. Alright. And now stage 5. I feel like we're getting close as we climb higher and higher. Well, guys, hey, 80 energy spheres. Sweet, another power ability. Goodbye, Knuckle Joe. Anyway, this has been Aza383. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.